Have you ever felt watched? Not by people, but by something older than time. Because there's a 300-year-old prophecy tune, and it describes your eyes, the way you see the world, the way your presence shifts a room. This isn't just intuition, it's ancient memory stirring. And if your spirit just whispered, "This is about me," type 77 in the comments. You're not imagining it. This message wasn't sent to everyone. It was sent to you. For 3 centuries, a scroll was passed hand to hand, never translated, never spoken aloud, not because it was forbidden, but because those who read it said the words didn't make sense until someone with the right eyes looked at them. Eyes like yours. The text didn't describe landscapes, wars, or rulers. It described perception. A soul that could see behind curtains, a spirit that didn't shatter under pressure, but sharpened. It waited, not for a hero, but for a witness, someone who could endure the unraveling of illusions and still walk forward in love, not fear. Do you remember feeling different, even as a child? While others chased attention, you watched in silence. While others laughed, you noticed the cracks in their joy. You've always sensed something deeper under the surface, of people, of moments, of systems. And that sense, your gift, wasn't paranoia. It was prophecy. The world trained you to believe your stillness was weakness, that your quiet meant uncertainty. But now, in a time when noise collapses, you stand like a mountain, unshaken, still. And still, they don't understand how you remain unmoved while everything around them trembles. That's because you were built from something different. Lately, everything feels more intense, doesn't it? Dreams feel louder. Conversations reveal more. Your old social circles no longer make sense. Even the news feels like a theater, unreal, scripted. This isn't coincidence. It's resonance. You're tuning out of illusion and into truth. The prophecy warned of a time when light would return to the eyes of the chosen, and nothing could be hidden from them anymore. You're not becoming paranoid. You're becoming aware. If this is you, type 77 in the comments. That's your signal to others who see what you see. You didn't need to fight to win. You only needed to stand. Because when a person holds truth silently, they don't have to argue. They shift the entire room just by existing. That's what you've done, at work, in your family, even online. You've broken cycles by refusing to play the game. And what they don't know is that your stillness is loud in places they can't hear. You don't speak with volume. You speak with vibration. You are not a wave. You are the tide. The world has tried to distract, numb, and divide you, but you didn't fold. While others chased applause, you became the mirror. You reflect truth so clearly, even the dishonest can't look for too long. You don't shame. You don't attack. You just exist. And that's what makes them uneasy, because the prophecy wasn't about action. It was about presence. You are the presence that ends the spell. You are what breaks the cycle. You are the breath between endings and beginnings. When systems collapse, they'll look for someone to blame. But deep down, they'll know it ended because you showed up, and you didn't even raise your voice. This isn't about ego. This is about purpose. You weren't sent here to argue with shadows. You were sent to shine quietly in dark rooms, to remind others of their own light, to awaken what history tried to erase. If this resonates, if it stirs something deep, don't let this video fade away. Like it, subscribe, and type 77 in the comments so others find their signal. And if you feel moved to support this work, you can click the thank you button and plant a seed. Your generosity isn't about reward. It's about recognition of the truth, of the light, of the moment we're in. The 300-year-old prophecy was never about predicting the future. It was about remembering who would survive it. It didn't describe a warrior. It described a witness, a soul so steady it wouldn't collapse, even as old systems fell. That's you. If you've made it this far, don't ignore the pull you feel. It's not coincidence. It's confirmation. Confirmation that you are not alone, that you are not imagining it, that the shift is real and you are part of it. And now, one final question. Should I reveal the full prophecy, line by line, decoded? If you want the extended, full version with all the layers uncovered, go vote in the community tab right now. If enough of you raise your hand, I'll bring it. But whether you return or not, remember this: the prophecy didn't find you. You found it because you were ready.